Alright guys, welcome back to Plants vs... Oh, hello sir. Are you okay, sir? Hello. Plants vs brainrots today, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this game has been popping off, and, well, I've heard Jandel is now taking over the game. Taking over, or, like, part of the game? I don't know, something like that, guys. But that is super, super exciting, because today, we are going to be going noob to pro, or noob to noob, depends how this goes, all using only giant plants. Let's go ahead and give you guys an example. So if we come over to this guy's garden over here, as you can see, he's got some normal sized sunflowers like this that do an alright amount of damage, and then he's got a giant sunflower. Okay, so basically I want to go ahead and use above normal sized plants today. No normal plants are allowed to be used unless we need money, and, well, if I need money, then I obviously need to get some money. But, guys, let's go ahead and start off. We haven't done this in a little while, so let's go ahead and talk to George, and let's go ahead and buy our very first cactus seed. Now, it'd be very, very lucky if our very first plant was giant, but I don't think that is. So, we need to go ahead and come back over, and we need to go ahead and buy another cactus seed. So let's just quickly place that down, and basically we just need to keep farming this until we get a giant cactus. And, well, that one's slightly bigger, so I'll get rid of that. Oh, we need to complete the tutorial first. Okay, bear with me. Let's just go ahead and get a little bit of money here and there, because we will need to go ahead and get another $200 to buy another cactus. But yeah, guys, I basically need a giant thing. Do you know, we'll also include mutations. Mutations also count today. Do those rules sound fair? I hope those rules sound fair. But anyway, let's go ahead and pick up this one that we don't really need, and we're just going to leave this cactus down like this. And, well, we're just going to go ahead and batter everything else, because we need a bunch more brain rots, and we need a bunch more slots. So first things first, let's get $100. Okay, and there is $100, and there is our Chudy Melo, Chudy Cedar getting placed down. Okay, so I've just relocked the game, because if we come all the way down to the bottom, we have just claimed our group rewards. More money, banana gun, and 5,000. There we go, successfully claimed. So now we have 5,000. Sir, it's just a cactus! So because we've got this 5,000, I'm just going to buy all of these cactus seeds that we can in the hopes of getting a giant cactus. In fact, I might even make it today. We can't even move over to the next plant until we get a giant version of the first one. So fingers crossed one of these guys is going to be massive. And no, well, actually the biggest one we got is this 15 damage guy. So we'll just pick everyone else up, and we'll go ahead and buy a couple more here and there. So back over, there's no cactus seeds actually in stock. So do you know what? We will go ahead and buy the strawberry seeds. I know I said I wouldn't, but you know what? We'll buy these anyway, just to keep things moving, keep things going. This cactus seed is 15 damage, which isn't so bad, because it did actually get us a cappuccino assassino, which is pretty nice. And another handy thing is when you actually go ahead and sell your plants, they do sell for a decent amount, so that's pretty good. But 1,500 in the bank. Let's go ahead and buy our very next platform, and Cappuccino Assassino will help us make a lot more money. All right, the strawberries are nearly ready. Come on, give me a massive one. A massive strawberry. No, and no. Okay, the best one was this guy, so we'll go ahead and we'll just keep the biggest version of all of these that we actually go ahead and get. Espresso Signora would be quite nice to go ahead and get, but I don't think we're quite strong enough to take that out. But there we go. We went ahead and sold anything, and we just got to wait 2 minutes for the stock to refresh, and we could buy a bunch more of these cactus seeds. Oh, this would be nice. How on earth am I already taking out a legendary? Okay, I'll definitely go ahead and take this. 39 per second is certainly going to be better than a new Beanie Pizzanini. So let's remove this guy, and let's place this down. 39 per second. I can't believe I'm already taking out legendaries, though. We just got an Espresso Signora, which is also pretty nice. This one's one of the new ones. 31 per second. And that also means we can go ahead and unlock a new platform over here. And let's go ahead and place our best one, which is this Bodega Ambalabu. Okay, everything's been restocked. Let's go ahead and buy all the cactuses that we can. And, oh, wait, I missed one. And let's go ahead and plant all of these guys down. Fingers crossed we can get a massive one. Okay, look, we've actually ran out of plants now. That is not massive. None of these are getting massive. Come on, game. I just need a massive one. I just need humongous versions. And one more for luck. Fingers crossed this one could be massive. Come on, huge. May be massive. No, you're tiny. Yeah, I might be a little bit out of my depth on this video. I'm not even gonna lie. This might take a little longer than what I thought. But because we picked up an absolute bunch more money, we've now got 7,000. Let's go ahead and try out the strawberries once again. So we've got 3 chances at the strawberries to go ahead and be massive. Give me a minute. And all of our strawberries have grown, and oh, well, we got a new biggest one. 40 damage over there, so we'll just get rid of all these other guys. Okay, this is painful, because look, none of them are actually a significant size bigger right now, which which is a little bit long. But anyway, guys, let's come over to the shop because we've got 2 pumpkin seeds that we can now go ahead and try out. And, well, now we just need to keep the biggest pumpkin we could possibly get. These take 3 minutes, so give me 3 minutes. Oh, all the stocks have just went ahead and refreshed, so you guys know what that means. More cactus seeds and more strawberry seeds. This is how we're going to go until we get one of these to be... do you know what? I'm going from massive to reasonably sized already. I'm about 15 minutes into recording this, and we're already going to drop it down to reasonably sized. Let's wait for these pumpkins to go ahead and grow, though, because then we can go ahead and fit a couple more in, and hopefully we get a massive pumpkin, a humongous pumpkin. Oh, but taking a look, we did just surpass 25,000 money, so let's go ahead and place our best one down, which is the Savino Bombadillo. Extra 15 per second. Okay, let's take a look at the pumpkins. We got a 77 and 82 damage one, which I don't actually know what the base damage was. Let's go ahead and check out this guy's ones. Oh, that one's 55, 71, 82. And you know what? That's an alright size. It's an alright size, right, guys? Yeah, let's just place down all our cactuses and hopefully we get one better than 15 damage. Oh, wait, that looks like a bigger size. 24 damage cactus. Oh, I'll definitely take that. Okay, guys, they're getting bigger, slowly but surely getting bigger. Right, we've got another 2 cactus. Let's just quickly see if these are going to be bigger, because a bigger one than that would be kind of nice. And no, and no. Right, we've got a new record cactus size. All right, we've got 3 strawberry seeds, and let me just quickly pick up this strawberry. 40 damage that strawberry was, and that's the record we need to beat. We need to beat 40 damage right now. And the strawberries, 25, 30, and 27. Oh my goodness, they were a terrible little round there. Right, let's go ahead and grab our good strawberry back, which was this 1.6 times version. As you guys can see in the inventory, it actually shows you how much bigger they are to a normal. So a normal one, we'll just say the name, and then anything better, we'll give it the little multiplier above its head. And everything's restocked once again, so let's go ahead and buy all our seeds once again. And this time, I'm actually just going to pick up all the plants so I can just get them all working at the same time. So 4 cactus seeds to go ahead and start off with. What even is our best cactus? 24 damage currently. And none of these guys are any good, so we'll just get all of these guys up once again. These guys are trash. And then let's move over to the strawberry seeds. And let's check out the strawberries. 30, 42, and 45. Wait, I think that's better than our best one. Yeah, 45 damage is our new best now. And one more thing that I want to do, because we've got 50,000, there's 2 sunflower seeds. So let's go ahead and move over to the sunflower seeds. Let's see if we can get a big version of a sunflower. This will help us out a bunch of damage, and it takes 2 minutes to grow. Okay, sunflowers, show me what you have got. Be massive, be humongous. Okay, you're tiny, but you are like double the size, kind of. 200 damage compared to 126. Okay, well, you sunflower, get out of here. But this one's a pretty decent size, I think. Maybe it's actually kind of just about average. But, guys, he was bigger than the other one, so we're going to go ahead and keep this one. And just like that, we finally got 100,000, so I'm going to go ahead and crack open another plot. So when the seeds go ahead and restock, which I think they just did, yeah, just like that, we can go ahead and just plant all our seeds in the other line. So, fingers crossed for a bigger cactus seed. This would be nice to get something bigger than this guy. Oh, okay, that guy is big. 28 damage, 26 compared to 24. Wait, he looks bigger, right, guys? Guys, right? Yeah, he's definitely bigger. Right, let's go ahead and get rid of all of these guys. 28 damage is definitely bigger. Oh yeah, this guy's a 2.8 multiplier. The last time was 2.6. And the strawberries have grown, and this guy looks a bit bigger. 55 damage rather than 45. Okay, so we've got a new best strawberry now. Let's compare them up. We have a 2.2 compared to a 1.8. There we go. New best strawberry. Okay, 2 pumpkins, 66 and 115 damage. Okay, new best pumpkin as well. Even though he doesn't really look much bigger, does he? They look pretty much the same size. Guys, I want to go ahead and get something that's huge, though. I've never actually had anything that is, like, ridiculously massive in this game. I would kind of just like to see what it's like. And just like that, by the time we've planted all those seeds, we can go ahead and get a couple more over here. So that's exactly what we'll go ahead and do. Let's just buy everything that we can and try and get even bigger plants. We need to go ahead and increase the size from these. And the cacti aren't anywhere near as big. I mean, this is what I'm talking about when I say I want a huge plant, guys. Look at this sunflower. How has bro got a sunflower so big? Bro, that's insane. Look at the size of that thing. That's what I want compared to my plants over here. Yeah, I need something like that. Okay, everything's grown once again. Oh, 71, 104. Okay, none of these things were actually bigger, which is completely fine. Let's go ahead and just pick them all up because these will all go ahead and get sold very, very soon. Oh, we also got some Burbaloni Luli Lolis. Do any of these get into our base? Or they might do if we get 100k really quickly. And yeah, okay, let's go ahead and place one of these guys down. Okay, well, things are taking a long time to go ahead and get some massive stuff now, guys. So I've went ahead and recruited my main account over here. We're going to go ahead and use this main account. And we have completely got a fresh plot of land. And we're just going to buy all the seeds we possibly can. And we're just going to grow them all as quick as we can. Okay. Any massive seeds that we go ahead and get, we will go ahead and give over to the other account. So we'll just go up to sunflower seeds just for now, just to go ahead and give a hand. But for now, we just need to spam all of these down and hope to get some insanely big plants. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is a little bit more like it. Okay, I'm going to count this as our giant cactus for now, guys. Because if we take a look at this, this one is a 5.2 times multiplier, while our last one was only a 2.8. Okay, I'm super chuffed about that. And I would say, guys, that's my very first ever giant plant in this whole game. Yeah, I don't even have any giant plants on my main account. I've got some big ones, but not 5 times multiplier big. And we got a tiny little increase over here. 137 compared to 115. We got a 2.5, which is pretty decent, actually. That's pretty good. And what would you take a look at that? The stock has went ahead and refreshed. Perfect timing for me to go ahead and buy everything. In fact, I'm not even going to buy a cactus seed anymore because we've got our giant cactus. So I don't really want to try any more of those, which is pretty nice. So now we're on the quest for pumpkins, strawberries, and sunflowers. And we've made a tiny little improvement over here with a sunflower. This one is 299 per second. And this one's 264. Okay, tiny little improvements. It's literally a 0.3 improvement. We'll take it. And over on the brain rot side, we managed to get a gold burrito bar. Anyway, that's 400 per second, which is a huge increase for us over here. All right, guys, so we've just been able to go ahead and afford some dragon fruit seeds now. So this is really nice. But we've got so many plants, we need to go ahead and unlock an extra slot of land here just so we can get them all working at the same time. Still waiting on some massive plants here and there, though, because it is starting to slow down a good amount. Pretty much this side hasn't been getting anything crazy. We've just got a bunch of plants waiting down here, a bunch of dragon fruits and all that stuff. So hopefully we can get something massive in the next couple of rounds of plants. I think this is a pretty big sunflower. 368 damage. Oh, that's such a good one. Right, let's go ahead and compare and contrast these two then. 3.2 compared to 2.6. Oh, that one's nice size. That one's a lot bigger than the other ones that we were getting. And the dragon fruits are just about to go ahead and grow. Ooh, I think that's a pretty good sized dragon fruit off rip, guys. A 2.9 dragon fruit off rip. I'm actually getting really excited about all of this stuff. And guys, that's really good timing because the stock has just refreshed. Good timing, but no dragon fruits in there, unfortunately. So, guys, we've got some pretty big stuff. We've got a big sunflower. It's more the pumpkins and strawberries that we need to get big now. But I'm going to continue to keep buying things just in case we can get them massive. Oh, yes, guys. On the other account, we've just finally gotten a massive strawberry. This one took a little while. 4.8 times multiplier on this one. Let's go ahead and hand this guy over to our other account. This is going to be like our massive plants only account. And well, we did actually get a decent sized one on this account as well, which was a 3.4. But we were just lucky enough to go ahead and get an even better one on the other side. So 4.8, place him there. This is coming together quite nicely now. All the garden is looking good. Yes, right. Finally, we got a big version of the pumpkin. 225 compared to 138. This guy is a 4.1 times multiplier. And there we go. We've got some pretty decent sized versions of all of these guys now. And the garden is starting to look pretty nice, pretty big, pretty nice. And pretty jacked, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and move on with the plants now because we need to get some eggplant seeds, but they're not very common. Let's just say that. They're not very common. This one does take a little while. All right, well, I can't seem to get any more of these massive plants. So, do you know what we're gonna do? We're going to go to the Discord right now, guys, and we're going to look at other people's massive plants. Starting off with this guy. I mean, these guys at the front here are Mr. Carrots. Like, are you kidding me? How do you get Mr. Carrots that big? That's huge. We've then got this guy with a humongous sunflower. Guys, I wish I got a massive sunflower today. They always look really awesome. Nah, okay, come on now. Really? 33.2k damage. Look at the size of this thing. What? Now, I know it's not a plant, but it's a Burbo Patapim. And this guy is literally out of the skybox right now. Now, this is an awesome one. A Tamar Trio, 82,000 damage on that one. A 14.5 times multiplier carnivorous plant. Look, this thing is literally just a head. You can hardly even hold this thing. All right, we're just taking the mic now, aren't we? But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there for today. This has been a little bit of a fun adventure. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this, make sure you guys go ahead and smash the like button. And let me know down below in the comments what your largest plant is in the game. Because currently, I don't even know which one of these was my largest. But yeah, they were pretty good.